Hi everybody! Today for Creative Creatures, we're going to see how I draw an Electro Fawn. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpies. So if you don't want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. Okay, Electro Fawn, explanation time, right? I always begin with the explanation of why I'm doing what I'm doing. Because it's fun. That's it. End of story. Now, it's time to do something different, and I was trying to think of something different, and I just love the patterns on the back of fawns. You know, it's a shame that it doesn't happen like that as they grow, but I just love that pattern. It's just so beautiful, and I wanted to draw it, and so I had to mix it up. I had to come up with something else, right? So I just kind of said, well, let's put in another word, electro, something science, and see what happens. So the more I thought about that, it's like, well, what can I do? So I said, I know, let's do like, it's got a robot head. I've been doing a lot of March of Robots. So I thought, hey, let's add some more of these robots in. And so that's how I came up with what we're going to end up doing. And so you saw the picture. You see what we're going to do. A little crazy, right? A little out there. But the idea is, and as we're sketching, trust me, look at the final picture. That's what we're going with it. But until we get there, it's going to look a little strange, a little scary, if I do say so, because it's like a skull, you know what I mean, like a robot kind of thing. But the idea is that this is the beginning. It's a new electrified world, and this is what created life. Finds a way. That's my little Jeff Goldblum there. And then that's where I thought it would be cool if I do some kind of projected digital look, like that, just to kind of give it that it's like a robot trying to be a fawn, and so that's how I'm gonna lightly, or that's how I lightly did the rest of the look, to make it look still a little cutesy, a little Bambi. But also I kind of wanted to do like horns, like a deer horn, that way it's not just the head. So let me sketch that out real fast. If I did it, it worked. If it's not in the original picture, it didn't work. I just thought it would be nice to do like some kind of extra deer look to it. And I know a fawn doesn't have horns, right? A fawn is hornless, it's a newborn, right? But also fawns don't look like this, so that's why we get to do whatever we want, and that's why I'm going a little crazy with it. So I think that's good. I think I'm going to go from there and see what happens. So the sketch worked out. I don't think I have to erase too much. Let me just hit it a few times for a couple of these darker spots, because usually what I say is erase your sketchiness and keep your confidence, because as you press harder, you get more confident, right? You press harder with your pencil. And the first few lines are just placement lines. It's just trying to sketch it, make sure it's in the camera range or where you want it on the page. That's what a sketch is for. So I'm erasing the sketch, but the sketch worked out that I really shouldn't be erasing that much. So I think we're good to go. I say we welcome everybody that skipped and get going. Welcome, skippers. Welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen, mostly a fine point, but a pen's a little finer than a fine point. It can find things that a fine point can't quite find. I've sketched the entire thing out. I've erased a majority of the sketch lines, but left myself enough to see where we're gonna go. And I'm going, and if you wanna see more creative creatures, check out that playlist, but also check out the playlist in general, because I do so many things that I may have already drawn what you're looking for. If not, give me a shout, request it, hit that bell right now, hit it, ready? Bong. And let me know what you wanna see, and we'll see what we can do about that. So, here's the crazy thing. We're gonna start off with the big, huge fine point, which, you know, we'll see where we're gonna go. And then I'll do the glowing electric head with the pen and some details too. But for the most part, I wanna do the majority of it with this. So I'm gonna kind of do robotic parts. And the thing is, you know, this doesn't exist. So the robotic parts I'm doing don't exist and don't have to be exact. I mean, here, let's do an eye. Let's put an eye right here. And then I'm gonna do another part like this, kind of like the big doe eye, right? And I'm gonna accent it. Well, you'll see, you saw what I'm doing. You saw the final picture. I'm gonna do some accents with the small Sharpie to make it look robotic, right? But like I was saying, it's like this is ours. We're the one designing, so no one can tell us we're wrong. We are the makers of the make. We are the dreamers of the dream. All right, so I'm gonna give him some like, I want it like almost like a what is that airplane that's invisible? The oh my gosh, the stealth plane. About how it's got those smooth lines like this, you know what I mean? It's like hard edges. That's kind of what I'm going for with this guy. You know, some smooth edges to kind of make it not robotic, but yeah, robotic. Like, that's the design, you know? Not all of them. Not all of them are going to touch. You know, obviously we're going to have some that are surfaces. You know, and I wanted to do kind of like that for the teeth. Yeah, I mean, they don't need to have teeth, right? That's kind of the nice thing is, but I wanted to do some kind of almost like indented little things, just to kind of imply, is that teeth? Well, like, what is that? But it's part of the design of the Electro Fawn, right? That's the Electro Fawn. Okay, so to help explain it, to help show you that yes, it's a fawn, we're gonna make the electric parts real lightly with this Sharpie, and then the neck, I'm gonna continue like this, okay? So see, that's gonna continue like that, all right? I almost kind of wanna do it last. Let's do it last. Let's just keep going, and then we're gonna come back and then we're gonna add the final electro parts, because I want that more done with light. I want it to look like it's electricity coming off, you know? So let's do the dog fawn. It kind of looks like a dog head, right? Body, and then we'll come back and add the final touches, okay? So the back of them, and I'm gonna do like that, little jaggedy fur type kind of things, you know, so it's not smooth. Like that. And I'm gonna give him a little wispy tail. Down to the booty. Right, and there's gonna be the first leg. I'm just gonna kind of bring this down in here like this, and I'm following my sketch and just making it jaggedy. And if you want to know why I made an Electro Fawn, go look at the sketch. I did an entire explanation in there, and that's usually what I do. Like once I get to the sketch portions, I like to explain there. That way I'm not wasting anybody's time here. Like if you want to see it, go see it. I'm not going to re-say it because those people stuck around and saw it and I don't want to bore them if they did, you know? Now, I'm not going to draw all the little hairs, but I like to draw some, just to show that, yeah, he's a furry little guy. And let's do a few more in the, like the booty and the tail and that kind of thing, you know, just to kind of show the fur. Because that should be more done with color anyway, you know, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, let's draw another leg. We're gonna come down. You can't really see it because of the body, so let's draw the body. Let's go like that, connect it there. Then we're gonna say the other leg is just kind of back here, right? Coming down like this. There we go. Again, looks like a dog, doesn't it? Okay, so, and you know, maybe that's my fault. Maybe I don't know how to draw a fawn. You know, I'm trying, and that's the fun part. Is we're just gonna try, see what happens. Okay. Well, my chair's squeaky today. What's going on, Mr. Chair? All right, let's see. So I'm gonna bring this body down like that. I'm gonna draw, since that's the chest, I want the arm like this, right? Again, just following my sketch, but making it jiggity jaggedy. And that's kind of the nice thing too, is I don't have to be perfect. I'm kind of getting away with you know, making fur. And it's got like a knobby leg, so I kind of like accenting that. You know, that it's got that jiggity jaggedy fur that clumples up more around it. You know, I should be doing it more with color, but you know, that's how things are. And there you go. I'm not going to draw every single hair. I want to. It's fun, you know, but yeah, I don't want to bore you by sitting here and you every single hair. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right. So the other leg, I want to place it right around there. My sketch is a little too low, so I'm going to go ahead and just put it down where I think I want it. Yeah, that'll work. And work my way back up. Oops. But you know what? I'm going to work my way down because I'm already starting to go up and I should be going down like this. So I'm going to bring it down like this. Bring this one in like this. Draw the little knobby knee. Something like that. And our dog is done. If you want to draw an electric dog, done. Go draw. I mean, go color. You're finished. And remember, you don't have to draw every single hair like I'm doing, you know, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. This is me just giving you ideas of what you can draw. Okay. Oh, no, let me open that up. So for the rest of the head, I wanted to make electricity. So I'm just going to kind of go, you know, like this, real lightly, following my sketch. Like there's the nose right there. There's the ear. Let's see, I'm gonna draw it real lightly like this. Again, see, that's kind of what I'm going for, is that and I'll do some with color too, that the electricity is kind of, you know, making the parts that would make it look like a deer. Okay, now here, it's gonna get a little tricky here, because here's what I'm doing is I'm drawing the antlers like this. Right, but it's kind of falling into this ear from the angle that we're at. So I'm combining them, okay? And again, because this is electricity, I'm kind of going for that shaky, light touch. Kind of like what I do with lightsabers, you know? When I draw a lightsaber, I want it to look like light, not a hard edge. And so there, I'll even pick it up a little bit like that too. So it's a hollow electric glow. And there you go. So I say we take care of the rest with color. So that is an Electro Fawn. Oh, sorry, for creative creatures, that is an Electro Fawn.
So here's how I colored it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, or show me what you did in our Discord group. Just have fun and make it your own, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures with How I Draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.